Hi everyone. We're here to analyze a really big problem we have as a state in Jalisco. And this is an environmental problem. This is the extinction of several species, diverse species, in our state. And as you may know, Jalisco is one of the most biodiverse states in Mexico. We have a lot of beautiful things here. We have Lago de Chapala, the biggest lake in all Mexico. We have a lot of forests. We have coasts. We have beaches. We have a lot of habitats that are just like home for several species. And as you may know, human activity is really dangerous for those environments, because in the last decades, urban growth and agriculture have destroyed a lot of natural areas. According to Conavio, in 2022, Jalisco had lost already about 35% of all forest cover, and that's a really big issue. So to understand more this topic, we gotta talk about what extinction means. Extinction, by definition, is that a species completely disappeared, and there are no individuals left alive. And in Jalisco, extinction happens mostly because of deforestation, illegal hunting, and mostly deforestation. Yeah, but there are also other factors involved like pollution and climate change. And for example, the Mexican wolf was declared extinct in wild environments in the early 70s, but today there are only 200 wolves left, but they're in captivity. They're not even in wildfire, so they are just there because of human intervention. So that's a really big problem.
According to Conavio and Semanar from 2018 to 2022, the number of endangered species in Jalisco went from 120 to a whopping 157 in just 4 years. That's a 31% increase. At the same time, Global Forest Watch in 2021 reports that Jalisco loses around 45,000 hectares of forest every year. If this trend continues by 2030, we could lose more than 400,000 of hectares of forest, and with them the habitats of hundreds of species. When a species disappear, entire ecosystems collapse. For example, when there are fewer jaguars, then there are more deer and wild pigs, and that causes overgrazing, also things like soil erosion and more deforestation. Then, biodiversity loss also affects humans, and this is because people who live from ecotourism, from like fishing or forest products, lose their jobs and resources.
Losing biodiversity means losing the ecosystem services that keeps us alive. Things like clean air, fresh water, pollination, and oxygen production, these are natural processes that we often take for granted. Yet, every breath we take, every meal we eat, and every drop of water we drink depends on the balance of these living systems. When one species disappears, it's like removing a thread from a web. Eventually, the entire structure can fall apart. So, extinction isn't only an environmental issue, it's also a social and economic problem. The health of our planet and the well-being of people are deeply connected. One cannot survive without the other. But there's still hope. All around the world, people are joining efforts to restore habitats and protect wildlife. In Jalisco, for example, communities are reforesting mountains, cleaning rivers, and creating spaces for local biodiversity to thrive again. If we protect forests, reduce waste, and support conservation projects, we can slow down species loss and restore balance in nature. Extinction is not destiny, it's a warning. It's nature's way of telling us to act, to rethink how we live, and to reconnect with the environment that gives us life. Let's all do something, even small actions, to protect biodiversity in Jalisco, because protecting biodiversity means protecting ourselves, our families, and our future.